You're working hard, paycheck hits your account, but 2 weeks later, you're wondering where it all went. You make good money, maybe even more than most people you know, and yet you feel broke, not because you're not earning, but because something deeper is off. This isn't just about numbers, it's about relationship with money. And today we're going to fix that. I'm Jamal Khan, entrepreneur, tax advisor, deal maker, and a financial strategist. I created the Elite Hub app, private network for ambitious minds to connect, collaborate, and grow. If you're tired of navigating your financial journey alone, download the Elite Hub app now and step into smarter conversations. Download the app by clicking the link in description. You get a raise, you should feel wealthier. Instead, you get a nicer car, a better apartment, more expensive meals, and before you know it, your expenses have upgraded to match your income. That's lifestyle creep. You're not poor, you're just spending like you're rich. And when income equals expenses, it doesn't matter how much you earn, you're still broke. My reminder is, if your lifestyle grows faster than your wealth, you're just running on a prettier treadmill. Most people confuse income with wealth, but income is just speed. Wealth is direction. You could be making 10K a month, still be broke if you don't own assets, because wealth isn't what you make, it's what you keep. And more importantly, it's what you build. A high income earner who spends everything has less freedom than a modest earner who invests wisely. My insight is, don't ask how much do I make, ask what am I building? $17.99 here, $14.99 there, a gym you don't go to, a course you never finished, a dozen subscriptions silently bleeding your bank account. The modern world doesn't rob you loud, it robs you quietly. These small recurring expenses are death by 1,000 cuts. You don't feel them until you're wondering why your account's always low. Audit your subscriptions, then ask, does this expense actually improve my life? My practice is, I review every auto charge quarterly. If it's not serving me, it's gone. Stress, boredom, jealousy, social media, envy. We don't just spend money on things, we spend money on emotions. You feel low, so you buy something to feel better. The dopamine hits, then fades. Then guilt sets in, so you repeat the cycle. But emotional spending doesn't fix the root problem. It just postpones it and empties your wallet in the process. My rule is, if I didn't plan the purchase, I pause. I wait 24 hours. If I still want it, I buy it. If not, it was never real. You wouldn't run a business without tracking revenue and expenses, right? But most people do exactly that with their personal finances. You can't improve what you don't measure. You can't fix what you don't see. And that's why you feel broke, because your money has no strategy. Start tracking, use apps, use spreadsheets, use a notepad if you have to. My reminder is, money ignored is money wasted. Money tracked is money multiplied. There is a quiet pressure when you start making more money. Suddenly you should look successful. So you buy the designer clothes, the luxury watch, the upgraded lifestyle to match your new title. But wealth isn't loud, ego is. And if your identity is tied to how people see your success, you'll never feel successful, because someone will always have more, and your spending will always chase validation, not value. My insight is, real confidence is silent. Real wealth is invisible. You lock in, you earn, you spend, repeat. But here's the truth. If your money isn't working when you sleep, you'll work forever. Investing is how you build time freedom. It's how you break out the cycle. But most people delay investing because they think they need a lot to start. You don't. You need consistency, you need habits, you need long-term vision. My rule is, every dollar I don't need today gets a job. Invest, compound, and build. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a clarity problem. They don't know what they're building. They just want more. But more is not a strategy. What does freedom look like for you? Is it retiring early, buying back your time, starting your dream business, taking care of your parents? Without vision, every dollar becomes an impulse. With vision, every dollar becomes a soldier. My reminder is, if your money has no mission, it will follow someone else's. You're making money, but you're always tired, always behind, always chasing the next win. This is how people burn out. They trade their entire life chasing more income and miss the entire point of wealth. Freedom. What's the pointing of making six figures if you can't enjoy a meal with your family without checking Slack? My insight is true wealth isn't just having money, it's having control over your time. You listen to podcasts, watch YouTube, read blogs, but you're still stuck. Why? Because money is emotional, and emotions cloud judgment. You need feedback, community, accountability. That's why I built Elite Hub, to bring strategic minds together, to move from theory to action, to build with people who've already built, because financial growth happens faster in good company. My belief is you grow faster when you stop playing alone. You're not broken, you're not behind, you're just playing the wrong game. You don't need more hustle, you need more clarity. You don't need more income, you need more intention. You've worked hard for your money, now it's time to make your money work hard for you. Join Elite Hub app if you're done feeling broke while making good money and ready to take control of your future. Let's build wealth, let's build peace, let's build it together. Signing off, Jamal Khan.